But we begin tonight with a crime reduction unit paying off in a big way for Greensboro police. Good evening, I'm Chad Silver.
And I'm Sydney Moore. The Gun Intelligence Center helps officers make breakthroughs. It proved especially valuable after last year's shootout outside Electric Tequila. WFMY News 2's Denise McMiller learned how it all works.
It's been about a year since Greensboro Police created its Crime Gun Intelligence Center. They say through tracing casings and collaborating with other agencies, they've made real headway in getting violent offenders off the street. Rounds of gunfire outside Electric Tequila in Greensboro, and more than 100 shell casings collected by Greensboro police officers.
We really don't even know exactly what the motive was. It's pretty significant to have 14 guns in a gunfight. It's something you hear in a war zone. 4
months after the wild shootout at the Bar and Grill, GPD detectives were able to connect 14 guns to the shooting. Police say they arrested 5 suspects this week thanks to resources at the department's recently revamped Crime Gun Intelligence Center. It allowed them to connect the guns to suspects.
These shell casings really became almost like a fingerprint, or DNA on the scene of any other crime. So we're able to look at these weapons and determine that they were used in more than one incident in many cases.
Less than 3 months into the year, Greensboro has already seen 10 homicides. The latest was at Culture Lounge on Spring Garden Street last week, where 2 people died. Police have yet to arrest any suspects. GPD Sergeant Matthew Allred says their intelligence center is a tool to analyze guns used in crimes to make arrests.
It's really enabled us to kind of link cases together very quickly and hopefully target the correct violent offenders and some of these repeat, what they call trigger pullers.
Captain Anthony Price says he knows how important this is to families.
I often tell people that if they were to see some of the families that were victims of violent crime and the devastation that they have to go through every day, whether it's driving by a street where they lost a loved one, whether it's an old news article that pops up on TV, really that's what it drives us.
GPD says technology is great, but support from the public is what really helps them clear cases and give families justice.